Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 40. To the 20. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. Well, you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said, and man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up at the 9 to begin this ballgame. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Barkley. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
So out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Saquon Barkley. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the 30-yard line.
Second down throw for Hurts. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. The Lions call their first timeout to talk things over before third down. To throw is Hurts. He finds Smith working across the middle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 43, here's second down and 6.
Hey, let's go. By 20.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Here now, third and 5.
Brings up third and 5.
76. 180. Hold on. Check. Super 66. Turbo set.
From the gun, it's gone. It's caught left side by St. Brown.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down. Jack Fox in
So after one, it's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. So on fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
He was brought down at the 26. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 34.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Give him 13 on that screenplay and a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run here with Barkley. They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives him a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2.
Now Hurts.
Up 2nd and 12.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Hurts. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the first down, so it's going to be first and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Hurts now. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
180.
Hurts will try it again. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagle.
Philadelphia.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Ties the game at 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for
So,
Philadelphia.
a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And
here's Barkley. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 7.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he's got it. He'll move the chains. First down at the 47.
A gain of 3 yards.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about 1 yard or 2.
So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. A run with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 47-yard line.
Now Barkley. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson.
The third down pass.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Nolan Smith. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Second down,
and
they need 7.
At the 43-yard line.
Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
13 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Lions, first down.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Has some room inside the 30. And he will score! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Hurts to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they've scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Bates now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Lions will extend this third quarter lead.
28, Eagles 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Ends up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Now Hurts. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Eagles, 1st down.
On the ground, this is Barkley. Room to run at the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Eagles.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Two-point conversion.
They'll try to do it with the screen. And he's into the end zone again. It's the octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure.
Jake Elliott.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Going to return this from the 10. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
180.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7. To throw is Goff. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Moving to his left. He's got it! And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 28
They'll
yards.
have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. And the big man in the middle swallows them up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Throwing on second down. Goff. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it's going to be third down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Like 20. What's that?
Throwing, Goff. He connects with St. Brown. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. And even 30 yards.
Detroit Lions.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
First carry for David Montgomery. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
They're going to try to run it and give it to Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Devontae Smith there to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Hurts. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's 2nd and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2 yards.
Hurts next on 3rd and 2. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle, first down.
22 yards. First down, Eagles.
He'll drop to throw. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. 1st and goal.
Eagles, first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
To the air again. Hurts. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. The offense and Hurts ready for this two-point attempt.
The Eagles will set up.
Saquon going to try to run it in. And he will get the score, cutting the lead down to 13.
Eagles 23.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the two-point play.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll drop to throw. And across the field, it's St. Brown. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Value three, value three. Shell, shell, shell.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's another Detroit
From the gun, it's gone. One incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10.
We go tonight.
Back to the air. It's Goff. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
Here's first and 10. On play action, Hurts exiting the pocket right. That's to the right side and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be second down. On play action, here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
And we'll get whistles
Eagles,
and a
first
timeout,
down.
so they will stop the clock.
First and
Closing
10
seconds,
at the
game
42-yard
decided,
line.
but timeout anyway. Here's first down.
Dre, set. Delta.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball, but obviously the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.